I spoke too soon. Oh no! So you saw me pot up these tomatoes last week, and because of that I did not have enough room under my lights, so I actually got out this grow box that we made for my son's botany class this year in school. Normally with the light being this high off the plants, that's a good, oh I don't know, 10 inches almost, that would be too high and they would get leggy, but because of the foil around the sides, it reflects the light all over the place, so I haven't found that to be an issue, and I can fit a whole lot more in this box than I could just under one light. So I put them in here, and then this is something I notice like every year with my tomato plants. Because seed starting mix doesn't really have any nutrients in it, the seedlings really just depend on the food that is stored in the cotyledons of the seed. And then once that runs out, they kind of don't really have anything. And for most of my seeds, it's not really an issue at this stage. But I notice with my tomatoes, every year they start, once they get a couple inches tall, the stems and the bottoms of the leaves start turning purple. And what that is a phosphorus deficiency. Fruiting plants like this need phosphorus to develop their root system and to grow fruit. So the other day I just took some fish emulsion fertilizer, and that just gives them a gentle boost of extra nutrients, and it usually takes care of that phosphorus deficiency until they can get into the ground and start pulling nutrients from the soil. I also noticed when I watered these, like everything doubled in size overnight. It was unbelievable how much everything grew just overnight. Fish fertilizer, it's your friend. Well, the time has come to finally get all this winter bedding out of the coop. It is really deep. There's a reason it's called deep litter. It is very deep at this point and very much overdue, but the weather just kept changing and then got wet, so finally we have a day that is not raining or freezing, so I'm gonna go ahead and get it done before it starts raining again. I get a feeling this is going to be a lot of work. So because there is so much in here as well as the coop side, and because we have this cage up here that we had moved over during hawk migrating and mating season, because we had a lot of hawks as you saw, so we had moved this over here to kind of keep the chickens locked up for a little while until mating and migrating season was over. And so that's kind of in the way of where I usually dump out my bedding. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to do it out the front door here. And it's starting to rain. I spoke too soon. Oh no! Well, hopefully it's just a passing shower and I can get this done in a hurry. Oh, it's picking up. Well, the weather map doesn't show any precipitation. And I think it's starting to stop, so it's just real quick, so hopefully that'll be all. This stuff's going to be even heavier if I get it out there and it gets rained on. So I'm going to go ahead and spread this tarp out, this tarp on the ground. I'm going to spread that out and then just kind of rake all of this stuff out onto the tarp so I can drag it over to the compost bin when we're done. And this should make some really nice compost and hopefully a decent amount. So, guess I'll go ahead and get to work before it decides to rain again. Well, that was just the barn side. Now the chicken coop side. Let me show you how deep this is. That's a good 12 inches deep in some places, and as you can see, overdosed for some bedding, but it did its job of keeping things warm in here over the winter, but now it is time to get it out. Oh, and look. Rogue egg. 2 days in a row. Somebody has laid their egg back here. Isn't that lovely? At least it wasn't in that, right? Let's get this out of here. Well, it's done. Cleaning out part at least. You can see, oh hey Lola. You can see Lola. She has been waiting for me to get out of there. Olive laid an egg while I was there too. Anyways, I've cleaned it all out. So as you saw, I started using the yard cart to take trips back and forth, and then this last load that's on the tarp Mike can help me with when he gets home. Now I need to clean out the nest box. I did forget that part. Then I'm going to put down some DE, diatomaceous earth, and that, for one, will help absorb some of the moisture that's left from that litter. And then it will also help keep bugs and parasites down inside of the coop. And then I will top it with fresh shavings, which will smell so much better than this. Cause ever been inside of a penguin house at a zoo? That's what that smells like. It stinks so bad. Lola, do you need me to shut the door for you? Here. While I was cleaning, Olive laid this egg here. I don't know why this is like the favorite box. Very nice. Okay. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river in my soul. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain in my soul. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain in my soul. In my